evening to my module lecturer and all my fellow friends. Today, I would like to talk about my alternative professional storyboard, which is UGB331, Applying Critical Reflective Practice. My name is Lau Ikun. I am from BMBS student. Before I want to start present my storyboard, I would like to introduce my Alvinson model, which are self-starter, struggler, and storyteller. There are three types of metaphor that I have been used to describe my past, my present, and my future, which are mimosa, cows, and eagle. The reflective tools that I have been using is testimonia, Johari window, lyrics, and the chorus. First of all, I would like to use mimosa to describe my past because I am self-doubt present. Can I find who am I? Based on the Alvinson framework, self-doubt make a present lack of confidence in the consistency of one motivate, personality, and thought. Mimosa can represent my bashfulness, uncomfortable to the stranger, and lack of confidence. And then mimosa has also banished a thought which can protect itself from the stranger self going to me. For example, when I was serious of doing my things, people are not easy to get close to me and afraid of me. I still remember in Johari window, my blind self of me known by others are calm, matured, and organized. I still remember when I was in primary 4 and 5, I was in C class, but the following years I was transferred into the A class. I was lack of confidence to compete with my classmates because they all look like very smart and strong in their study. Besides that, I'm also self-doubt with my ability in my study because I distrust myself can distrust myself in my study if compared with the A class student. Before the UPSR exam, we all sit for the trial exam. I could not believe that I can get the highest mark in my Chinese paper. Even my teachers and my friends did not believe me too. I was even more self-doubt and I was very sad because my teacher asked me to retest the paper again in her office. But the result proved me that I have the ability to get the highest mark in the class. From this, I learned that it gives me a wake-up call to believe in myself and to put more confidence in myself. In Johari window, the hidden self of me not known by others are caring, anxious, and tense. In the crude society, people are undoubtedly to judge someone negative thinkings rather than the good ones. It does not mean that everyone is bad, but the ones who close to me, which is in my secondary times, my best friend, she was the most negative and judgmental person I ever met. When I was in the secondary school, I had this best friend, and after I knew that she is that bad, I was very angry because she betrayed me. She backstabbed me and gossiped about my bad things. I used to help her a lot in her study, but she told her friends that I am selfish and did not want to help her in her study. After I knew that she gossiped about my bad things, I was eager to slap her, but unfortunately, my classmates stopped me. After this incident, I became a person with very low confidence and nothing was motivate me. I was very miserable and tense because I was sick of present judgment. In fact, I'm a self-doubt person. Therefore, I should learn how to face all the challenge and to be more confident to overcome the judgment and doubt. The second metaphor that I have been used to describe, there are three types of testimonies that I received from my friends. She seems like a serious person and does not like to miss out with
with other people, but when you really want to get close to her, she is nice and friendly, but she is just lack of confidence to make friends with others. And the second one, she was very quiet and passive in the class, but she was smart in her study. And the last one is she was just shy, but she is the one who always help others in needs. And the quotes that I received when I was helpless, confidence comes from always being right, but from not fearing to be afraid and to be wrong by Peter E. Time. And then when I was helpless, there was a lyrics that encouraged me a lot, which is I believe by Roger Young. I believe who am I? I believe the tomorrow. I believe you does not have a horizon. By the seaside and dust, in a busy avenue. All are my wanted in heart. I believe in fish. Well, I believe in hope. I believe I can stretch out and touch the sky. With you, life is green and fresh. Even single moment is speedily shine. I do believe. And the second metaphor that I have used to describe my past is to describe my present is struggler. I was struggle to find who am I in my life. Based on the Alvinson framework, struggler is the best self-identity to describe myself. I was just like a cow, which are stubborn and slow motion in making decisions for my future. After I graduated STPM, I was wasting my time daydreaming in homes until my parents let me every day, as saying goes, they are holding in the bone. Actually, my initiative plans was to be more independent and by having a job and not asking the pocket monies from my parents. But my parents did agree with my decisions. They asked me to further my study until the degree level to make them proud. Due to lack of confidence, I am already their arrangement. I lost of confidence in myself because I know that I am not perform well in my study. After I received a testimony from my parents, finally I accept the decision which is made by my parents. I was struggling because I need to leave homes and come to Kuching for study. I had to face all the challenge alone in Kuching. After I reached Kuching, I was struggling because I need to adapt a new environment in Kuching. I'm a homesick person because I could not release on my parents anymore. When the first day of the class, I was nervous because it is totally different than my secondary school. The lecturer lecture all the lecture us through the online and ask us to study through the Segi blackboard. I was struggling because it is my first time I did my things without any accompany by my friends and my parents. During the assignment week, I was very struggle because I could not understand what the teachers instruct us, and when the class end up, I go back and cry because I do not know how to start with my assignment. After that, I end out my stranger and ask my senior to help me in my assignment. However, despite of all the challenge that I have met, I did not let it to define me. Throughout all the challenge that I have faced, I have learned how to overcome my problems in order to make myself to be more confident and brave in different perspectives. Therefore, there was a lot of skills that I applied during the assignment, which is communication skill, decision-making skill, and time management skill. After I adapted my college life in Kuching, I start to find a part-time job, which is useful for my monthly expenses to reduce the parents' burden.
I was juggling between my study and my works because I could not manage my 3 subjects per semester. Meanwhile, my time was very limited. I was struggling because I need to wake up at 5 a.m. Every day and to prepare myself because my working time is on 6 a.m. until 3 p.m. The most angriest and disappointed person that I have ever met is my supervisor. He is one day there was a replacement class which is UGB331, Understanding Business Part 1 in morning sessions. I have told my supervisor earlier, but he rejected my permissions. He went to the office and asked the HR manager to terminate me because of my disciplinary actions. I was very angry because he could not understand my situation as a part-timer and student. I was not only lost my job and my incomes and also distrust from my supervisor. I cried when I reached home because I felt I was very innocent and asked for a resign. From this, I learned how to control my emotion because I'm the one who is hot-tempered, and I learned how to respect the elder even though I'm not wrong in these situations. There was a testimony that I received from my parents and my friends, which is, you could do it. It is just a matter of willingness. You are strong and confident since you leave home to further study. She has changed. She looked more confident now. And there was a quote that is really encouraged me a lot, which by Tony Serenza. Strength comes from struggle. When you learn to see your struggle as opportunity to become stronger, better, wiser, than you are thinking shift from I can't do it to I must do it. The last metaphor that I describe my future is eagle. The storyteller is to create a story for themselves, to restructure the past and the present to create a certain future or image that struggler find present. Answering the question, who am I? The storyteller answer with enemies at the first story said, this is who am I, originate by how I believe my past experience, my present, and see my future in my life. Eagle is one of the symbolic comes to me when I require high vision, high knowledge, and experience in solving problems in life. And eagle is one of the animal with full knowledge level, where they are careful to avoid themselves from danger unless the enemy comes to attack their next and presents a threat to their youngs. The eagle have been known as a symbol of strength, bravery, and courage. The eagle have high intention in changing their life to improve themselves by pull their feathers to further its life and rebirth. If not, eagle will die. From a person who is lack of confidence and struggle to find myself, I became more confident and independent to making decisions for my future. I no longer to ask my parents to help me to make decisions. Besides that, I'm willing to face all the challenge that out of my comfort zone. When I was leaving homes and comes to Kuching for study, it's really changed my life to be more independent and create the person who I am. I want in my life to be successful. I should learn all the mistakes and willingness to change like an eagle. That's all for me. Thank you.